Hey everybody, Eric Nathy with MountainModernLife.com. Now, whether you're looking into purchasing your first RV or you just made the purchase or you're a seasoned veteran, at some point we all have to take our RV into the shop. Now, for me and Katie, we hadn't experienced that as of yet until this previous week. Now, some of you may have seen our past videos where we spoke a little bit about our generator having issues and not being able to run the AC. Well, we ended up having to take our RV into the shop and get the generator fixed. And overall, we had a great experience. However, we did learn one valuable lesson that we'd like to pass on to you. Now, for us, when we went in there, or before we took it into the shop, we diagnosed it ourselves. And when I say that, I mean that when our generator automatically shut off on its own, it flashes lights on the inside in different code patterns. Now, for us specifically, we got a 33 or 33, which isn't a specific code, but that basically alerts you to press some other buttons in order to get the actual diagnostic code. So I hit the stop button and then it stopped blinking 3.3 and started blinking 1.4. Now 1.4 was a problem that basically said that our generator was over revving and then causing itself to overheat and shut down. Now with me not being too mechanical, so to speak, we decided that it was best for us to take it in. In the future, I may go ahead and try to self-diagnose these issues and see what I can do in order to fix it myself before we take it to the shop, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, so we called the shop, we spoke to them about what was going on, and they still needed to run their own self-diagnostic on the generator to make sure that they were assessing the situation correctly. So we agreed to take it in and have them do that. Now here's where our valuable lesson comes in. So after we took it in at 8 a.m. and at about 4:50 p.m. I was like, well, I better call and check in with them. So I gave a call and they told me that they diagnosed the problem and they actually went ahead and fixed it, and that they would call me back the next morning and let me know when I could come pick it up. So at this time I was a little concerned because generally, like if I take my car into the shop or something like that, they're going to call me before they do the work, give me an estimate, and make sure that that's something I want to push forward with. Well, we didn't get that call, and then the next morning when I went to pick up the RV, or when Katie and I went and picked up the RV, I spoke with them and they said that it is actually their practice that when the RV comes in, they diagnose it and then automatically go ahead and repair it. And then that's just the way it is, unless you request an estimate before they do the work. So lesson learned, number one thing for us is that in the future when we take our RV into the shop, we're going to make sure to request an estimate before they do the work. That way we're not going to just be kind of surprised with a huge bill. But anyway, so if you're looking to take your RV into the shop and you're new to it or you haven't experienced it as of yet, definitely request an estimate if that's something that you're trying to keep a close eye on. If not, I mean, go ahead and have the work done, do it how you want to do it, but it might be a good idea to request the estimate. But other than that, we got our RV back, the generator's working great, and we got the ACs running inside to keep it cooled down while we're working. But if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them below or visit mountainmodernlife.com. And thank you much for stopping by. We'll see you again soon.